Relationships are difficult. It's easy to get in a relationship. It's hard to make them work, and then once they are working, as we discussed before, it's very hard to maintain them. All right. So some of the keys to maintaining a relationship is keeping things fresh. But today we're gonna talk about what matters more in maintaining a relationship. Is it how much you love the person or how much you like the person that is more important? Okay. So welcome to Terry Rosen Podcast. We back for another episode, and we got a special guest in the building. You want to state your name, my boy?
Yeah, what's going on, y'all? This is your boy Gotti of the Gotti's World Show, as also the Underground 7 Countdown, the Universal host, man, in Chicago, man. What's happening?
The Universal host Chicago. I like that. Tell us about the Gotti World Show.
Man, it's basically a show to where I have artists, entrepreneurs on, and just talk about them, how they got to their, you know what I'm saying, they point of success, and just get to know them, the overall person. You know what I mean? People behind the music and behind the business, and just get their spotlight and give them their flowers right there.
Appreciate that. And this episode is brought to you by, of course, Killer Cocktails.
Killer Cocktails. Y'all already know the vibes. Same old every week. Nothing changes. Slide in my DM to order. Back doing events. Got a lot of shit coming actually as the weather gets better. So y'all just stand by and stick with me.
See, a lot of things change. Like, this is my first time drinking a cocktail since the first time you was on the show.
Right.
You know
and here we are 6 months later exactly.
But some things stay the same because your DM's still open. All right. So, what is more...
Don't mind it. You ain't had nothing for the guests?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm just asking.
Oh, give him that last one, Rachel, please.
She don't want to get that up.
She saying
she don't want to get that up.
Rachel, like, I had plans for that.
You ain't got to get to me if you don't want to.
No, you got to bring it up here like a bottle girl, G. You tweak it. You got to take it out the thing, G.
What the sparks? What all the sparks and
yes,
fires?
come on.
Yeah, what all that? What the dancing and shit?
You don't know how this shit goes?
Yeah,
Let's get that ass on camera, girl.
All them trips to Atlanta, you don't know how this shit goes?
Hey,
that ass deserve to be on camera, girl.
Well, what type of show is this, bro?
Yeah,
Somebody,
you got the, there we go. Come on.
Somebody get fired.
What type of...
There you go.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
No. You got to stay there and dance for a minute. There you go. Yeah.
Thank you, love. I appreciate
it. All right, man.
Appreciate you.
There we go, man.
Now that's service.
Yes, okay.
That's service.
Okay.
That was the first.
We got great customer service at Terry Rosen Podcast, man. We treat people great.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And this is very important because we have a married man on the show for the first time.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Shout out to that, man. Shout out to that. We're giving a lot of round of applause today.
I'm here, bro.
Yes to being married.
I'm locked in.
Love
I'm
that.
locked in.
Love that.
Yeah. I mean, I've been married, so I don't know if I count.
You good, my
count.
boy? You all right? You good?
Oh, I'm straight, bro.
I'm
straight, bro.
Blink
I'm straight, bro.
You gotta check.
Just checking on your mental health, my boy.
No, we locked in. We locked in for real.
What's up?
How many years?
Beautiful.
Oh man, I've been with her for 8, but we've been married for 6.
So you proposed in 2 years?
Yes, but everything went fast with us.
Okay.
Everything.
Oh,
when I'm talking about, we locked in. We knew each other when we were kids, and we
That
lost
makes
touch.
a lot of sense.
We lost touch, and when we actually found each other again, we locked in, and I ain't let her go since.
Facts.
That's a 50
You
cent.
go.
So was it like was it like she was the one who got away before and then you got
No,
her back?
it was actually on. I don't know how much time we got, but I break down
it
the story
do
real
your
quick.
thing.
But I don't know if everybody know. I'm a little bit older. I don't know how everybody is up in here. I'm 34. But.
Cam 44, so it's cool.
Facts. You see
I'm
how good I
34.
look?
I'm
Go don't say
34.
that, but yeah, I'm
But,
44, correct.
Me and her, we met on the party line.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yes.
shit.
Yes.
We already
Yes.
know
Yes.
party.
Oh, hell no. I know you writing a book or something.
No.
We hit with
no
you on that
bullshit.
party line.
No bullshit. We met on the party line. You know, I have my guy on the phone. She had her friend on the phone. We, locked in, and this is when we, like I said, we were shorties, and I had my own house phone. I had my own line. So right after that,
Damn, you was
fucking bad.
You had
you
fine.
hey,
So you ain't have to worry about OG
I
picking
got
up
a
the
little
phone.
money.
Get the fuck off the phone.
I got a little money. You know what I mean?
About shit.
We got a little money around here. You know what I'm saying? But we locked in, and I had got in trouble. And my mom took my line. Like, she took that shit out of my room, period.
Right.
So she didn't have the house phone line. She only had mine, so we just lost touch. You know what I mean? We just lost touch.
Have y'all met each other in person at that point or not?
Yeah, we had met up at River Oaks. Went to the movies.
The spot.
Went to the
If
movies.
you would have said Ford City, I was super fucking with you. If you would've said
no.
Ford City.
So he's
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm from Cal City.
Okay, it
I'm
makes
from
sense.
Cal City,
Makes
so
sense.
therefore it's right down the street.
River Oaks. Shout out to River Oaks.
So that's when the
Get a
movies
little
was
story.
actually in the theater. I mean, in the mall.
Oh my god.
So we went to the movies and then we friends meet up. You know how that shit go. And like I said, after that time, we just lost touch.
I know, right? Like,
and as we grew up, you know what I'm saying, I got out of my relationship with my BM. And one of my guys said, man, you need to get up on here, bro. And I'm like, what app you talk about? And the nigga told me Plenty of Fish.
Right.
So I ended up jumping on there, making my little, what you call it or whatever. And her friend, she told me that her friend told her to get on there. And, you know what I'm saying, I'm just fishing, you know what I'm saying, doing what I do.
wow.
Throwing, you know what I'm saying, throwing Hail Marys in the inboxes and shit.
You looking
So
for bass out there.
you see what I'm saying? And then I end up
in.
locking into her. I didn't know who she was.
Right.
At the time, I didn't know who she was. So when I threw my name out there, and I said, hey, woo, give me a call. Woo, my name is Irvin. And she said, wait, Irvin Wood? Woo, woo. And I said, what? I said, oh, shit. So in my head, I'm thinking like, damn, did I fuck with one of her friends?
Type shit right there.
I'm too emotional.
Did I fuck with one of her friends? Did I do this? I'm like, it might be a rap. I might be smoke.
Right.
She like, no, I know. You remember, we locked in a long time ago. Woo, woo, my name is this. Woo, woo. I said, oh, shit.
I had the
That's
house.
dope.
I had the house phone line.
She fine.
Right.
So I said, shit, I think I done hit the jackpot.
Right.
Then we locked in. She came over the crib. We went out.
need a moment.
And shit, bro, I've been here.
Damn. So basically, what you saying is niggas need to get on these fucking dating
No,
apps.
I ain't saying that.
Feel me? Fool was on a party
I'm not
line.
endorsing none of that.
You
We
see
with
this
this
nigga
shit,
take
man.
away from this?
I'm not
You see his
endorsing
takeaway?
none of that. I'm just saying
swindler.
that's just my story.
I'm
That's
finna
just
make
my story, and that's how I added up for me.
Cam, you can take the interview. I'm finna do my Plenty of Fish account
All
right
right,
now.
go ahead. Okay.
Do your thing.
So I mean, you know, what made you feel like it was the right
It's
thing
already
to
on
do
my phone. I didn't even know I had this
to
shit.
get married so quickly?
You know what? To be honest, everything went so fast with us.
Mm-hmm.
When I said, like, at that point in time, I had just got out of a crazy relationship with my BM. And I was just like, man, fuck this, man. I'm tired of doing what I'm doing. I was a bachelor for a while. So I'm like, man, I done had shit, you know what I'm saying, things going through the crib and all that. I just got tired of it. Like,
Yeah.
man, fuck this.
And it just was
I'm
right on
ready to-
time.
you know, she just came at the right time. And she told me I came at the right time and just locked in. So,
Timing is
and like I
everything.
said, everything went so fast. So I already had a kid. She already had a kid.
Mm-hmm.
They were close in age. They 1 year behind each other.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Sound good to me.
So everything locked. She looked good. I was.
Do the kids' name kind of similar where you can play it off like
No.
like nah, same first letter, none of that?
None of that.
Screaming.
None of that.
That shit
None of
been
that.
lit, nigga. That
None
shit
of
been lit.
So we and like I said, everything. So boom. After a certain amount of time, she moved in.
Right.
She moved in with me. Then after that, I proposed. Next thing after that, we got married. After that, we had the baby. Everything went right after that. Because it was the time, and then we was like, man, fuck this. I don't want nobody. I want you. We're gonna figure all this shit out
Yep.
and thing. But
That's
in a
it.
way, later on down the line, that was a bad thing.
Okay.
Because we
What,
didn't
doing it so quickly.
doing everything so quickly because we missed a lot of steps in our relationship because we was doing shit so fast and we were going off that love shit that we was telling you. was just saying. And we understood that love is not enough.
Okay. Now we
It's
get to the nitty fucking gritty in this bitch.
Love is not enough.
All right.
No, it's not.
So what are some of the things that y'all missed? What's some of the things y'all missed?
Getting to know each other.
Again,
Right.
right?
That's it.
Yeah.
Just getting to know each other.
Yeah. This ain't
Understanding.
the party line no more.
One of the things is understanding
Shout out to the
where
party
she
line.
came from. Her parents, her background, her story, her trauma,
Yeah.
the shit that she went through. I didn't care about none of that. I just cared about how she looked, what she did for me, how we rocking, and that's it. I missed
Right.
all that shit.
Hey, so remember on the show and I was saying you could be so focused on like obtaining your checklist that you like ignore
There's
all
so
of
much
the
shit, yeah.
Yeah.
But y'all figured it out.
Shit. Honestly, to be honest with you, very, very fucking honest with you, last year was our best year.
Okay.
Out of 8 years.
Out of 8 years of us being together, 6 years of being married, last year was our best year.
And y'all trending up right now though.
Oh yeah, we up now.
That's what I like to hear.
We up
man.
now. Everything.
That's what I like to hear.
Everything. I'm you know what I'm saying, following my dreams and doing everything that I'm doing around the city. She's a business owner, doing her shit cracking right now. And
Shout out business out, man. Shout out, man.
Bella B's Fitness.
Give her
Bella
them flowers.
B's Fitness.
Yes.
She's a cardio dance fitness instructor.
She just said she was finna go to the gym.
I did.
Bella
I
B
did.
Fitness.
You need to check one of her classes. You get a free week pass if you want to go.
That's what we
No
talking
cap.
about, man.
You are
No
amazing.
cap.
That's
No
really
cap.
freaking incredible.
Now don't
All ladies. All ladies, I
really
said
incredible.
it. I said it. If y'all really serious about it, I give y'all the 1 week pass. Y'all come to the classes, y'all get busy.
See, man.
If y'all serious. If y'all ain't, I ain't fucking with you.
So listen, this is why when I invite y'all to the podcast, y'all need to come, man.
Facts.
You come to Tay Rosa podcast. You
get
probably not gonna
shit.
get no free shit.
But
But
you
if you would
might.
have came today, you would have got some free shit. If you come next week, your ass smoke.
Thank you. Yes.
Um,
I need look. Yeah. All right.
4308
I'll be
Lincoln Highway
Shout
in
out to
Matson,
that, man.
Illinois.
in contact
Yes.
with this lady.
Y'all check out Bella B's Fitness.
shout out to that. Shout
Yes,
out to that.
indeed. Yes, indeed.
So in a relationship, what do you feel like? So again, just to restate what we actually running off for today, we running off of what's more important to maintaining a relationship. In this case, a marriage that we talking about. So this is serious. This is dead ass. And like, just to interject real quick, how he was saying he tired of this shit and he was fed up and he was just ready to be serious. I feel the same way right now. My DMs is over. But what do you,
You gotta
feel
put
like?
it out there though.
What do you feel like fluctuates more, the like or the love? What do you feel like it's like? Because shit just be up and down. Do you feel like the love is consistent, but how much I like this person is up and down, or the I like this person is consistent, but how much I love them is up and down?
I would say the like don't mean nothing because I mean you're already at this point to where you liked her enough to, you know what I'm saying, give her a chance to be with you, do it like that, or y'all end up together. And then after that, that's what it is. That's it. Now it turns into the things I like about her to make me love her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It turns into that. And then, like I said, the love part fades away after a while. Because I always say, I know you love me when I'm lovable, but when I'm not lovable, do you still love me?
Right.
So basically, I would really say it goes into a feeling. It's really a feeling. It's not your definition of love, man. Whatever your definition of love is, but I know it turns into a feeling. But love is not enough, and liking is just basic.
And in your opinion, what makes a man fall in love? I'm on point today. I'm ready.
Your I would say
album mode.
I would say your need.
Right.
Your needs. Your needs is what will make you fall in love. So if you need
her satisfying your needs, or just your
nurturing,
needs
you
themselves?
need nurturing.
Yeah.
If you got that from your family and your mother, eventually that's what you
Seeking.
are accustomed to.
Yeah.
So you're gonna want that from your woman.
Right.
That's normal. We all want shit that's normal to us. Men.
Yeah.
We want shit that's really familiar with us. We don't like to change up our stilo unless we have to.
Right.
You know what I mean? So whatever is really normal to us, so it's basically, like I said, to turn down to what our needs is.
Mm-hmm.
Mine, I need a lot of attention.
Okay.
Because if you give me too much rope, that's an issue. But my
Okay.
wife knows that.
Right.
She knows that about me. So she's like, okay, I'm gonna give him his room and let him do him, you know what I'm saying, whatever he do. But I'm on that nigga ass when you know what I'm
Right.
saying, get a little too far.
Man, that's crazy.
You've been
Because
there.
some shit that my therapist told me, because I don't. You just said you need a lot of attention, and if you get too much rope, it could be an issue. It's probably some
That's just
women
knowing
out,
myself.
right? And that's dope. And it's probably some women out here who looking like, who want to, you know, how people judge shit on the internet, right? So it's probably some people right here that's thinking that, right?
Mm-hmm.
My therapist told me one time, she was like, you got to satisfy your partner needs whatever they like. Whatever they are, like, so ask your partner. She was like, it don't matter if they saying some shit that sound to you as petty as post me on Instagram. Like, you got to be willing to do that, because if that's what they need, that's what they need. Now, post me on Instagram sound petty, but the real thing behind that is like validate me to the world. You make me feel secure. That's what they saying about
That's
posting.
understanding. That's understanding
that's important.
the need. What
Yeah,
do
yeah,
you
yeah.
really need?
And not
she
judging the
need
person
validation? Do she need to be seen?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do he need to be known about?
Yeah.
'Cause some people be like, man, don't post me. I'm cool. We ain't get I post our shit.
Yeah.
I ain't even got no IG. Don't even do that. I don't care about that. Some people don't give a fuck about that. But when you step in that house, you better give me all this love and all this attention.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about what you show to the world, but what you show me is the more important. So it comes down to a need, bro. But you really have to get down to what that person needs, and that shit come through time. Because your needs change just as well as your needs change. And that's where the fight is, because a lot of people hit different levels at different times.
Facts.
Men and women. So I'm at a certain level right now, but my wife is on this level. So I have to meet her where she's at right now, because I might not understand. I'm used to this person down here. Where we was at. We was clicking right here. But as she becoming boss and she do the shit that she's doing, I got to meet her there. Even if I don't understand it, I got to try to.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. You have to understand these needs, and needs fluctuate. You know what I mean? So that's it. It all comes with timing, understanding, and just really wanting to work the shit out and really wanting to be with that person.
Absolutely. Cam, what do you feel like in your experiences, what fluctuate more in your relationships? Like or love?
I feel like. So, I mean, we're talking relationship, we're not talking marriage. Marriage is much deeper. But I feel like fluctuates the most, because I feel like when I love somebody, like I've already decided. Like I love you. Like that's it. Like that's all. As long as it's true, like I already know, like this is not something that's just going to go away. But a day-to-day process between me and that person, your actions, my reactions, and vice versa, me actually liking you at certain points will fluctuate.
Yeah.
Because you might do something that I don't like, or something that seems so out of character in regards to who I know you as, till I be like, I don't like you. Like, I don't even know if this is you, but I don't fucking like you right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that shit just goes up and down, because it's just like, it can go either which way. Shit, I can decide that you can do something to the point where I don't like you so much now, till I can love you from over here.
Right.
Because I can't do this right here.
Do you feel like once you love somebody, it's that forever? Like,
no, not forever. No, it's shit. It depends on you. I mean, it's situational. It depends on, like, I guess the history with the person, or like the situation, what it was, how it ended, why it ended, all of that. Like, it just depends. Sometimes you be like, oh yeah, I love that person, but you did me so bogus. Like, I know I'm gonna be over you quick,
right?
Because I ain't got time to dwell on this. I found myself the most amicable splits I dwelled on longest.
Okay.
Shit that ended badly.
I was waiting to figure out what amicable meant.
Amicable, like when they say amicable split, like amicable, like everybody was like, oh, okay, it's cool. So like when shit like hit the fan and it was like, wow, I probably have a new nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not outwardly, but like I'ma move on. Like, but when shit is like, damn, we was like really rocking shit out and that shit just didn't work, because it just doesn't work.
Now I'm very observant, right? I feel like, to me, just the way your mannerisms and all this other stuff, you got nigga tendencies, don't you?
I feel like I'm an alpha woman. Is that what you asking me?
No.
She's tried to fight me multiple times. I'll say
you said
that.
what?
She's tried to fight me multiple times.
You have tried to fight me first on all occasions. Let's go next.
Not true.
No, I'm saying, are you
too.
kind of like to the point to where you'll meet a nigga there with the attitude, the emotion?
Why he got attitude?
Yep.
Niggas get attitudes too. They get mad. We get mad.
I don't want no nigga meet me. A nigga can meet me with the attitude. He can't meet me with the emotions though. If a nigga as emotional as me, we got a problem, because I'm an empath.
He should not be emotional. He should not be as emotional, but we do have emotion.
Yeah, of course. No,
you hear
absolutely.
that? Say that again. Say that one more time. Say it one more time.
He shouldn't be as emotional as a woman, but we do still have emotions.
And I know men have emotions.
We ain't robots.
For sure. I wish y'all expressed them more, but that's another story.
That comes from learning a person's past.
Yeah, true.
That's
why I'm not in.
That's the time that a lot of people don't take to get there.
Yeah.
To figure
I
that
agree
out.
with
Because if they understood if they understood a lot of shit and a lot of things that people went through, they'd have a little bit more compassion for it.
Yeah.
Just a
And
little
I
bit
guess that's kind of how I feel when I'm in a relationship too. Like it's like I am very headstrong, and I can be very, I won't call it aggressive because I'm soft too. So it's like it depends. Shit. Once a nigga put me out of my comfort zone though,
What is the limit?
I'm like.
Yeah.
What would be that limit to where he takes you out of? What is that comfort zone that he has to take you out of to become?
When I get to questioning shit too much, myself included. So when I'm questioning shit in regards to myself, like, am I doing enough? Am I like who this nigga really want? Do he like me as a person? Like when
So
I get
your
to
needs not getting
over
met in
questioning,
so many words.
Yeah, when when it's just like,
that
like,
makes sense.
You know,
That-
it's
that-
just like
I can respect
that's
that.
my point where I'm like, I gotta love you from a distance.
What is the main need?
I feel like I have a lot of childhood trauma, and I need therapy. But I'm in and out of therapy. Like I have not been in therapy consistently. It's hit or miss for me. But my childhood trauma, like I know in my next situation, like I'm gonna have to like really sit down and really talk, like say that shit from start to finish, because a lot of my ways branch from that. So my ways may seem unexplainable to a nigga or like completely out of pocket until you realize like, oh, you done been through some shit.
Now let me ask you: do you know how to express that?
Yeah, absolutely. If a nigga want to listen, if a nigga want to know that about me, I'll express it. But if you not gonna try to dig, I might want to spill my shit on the table. I'm too grown for that. I'm not a kid no more.
Okay, so he has to have the
You gotta have that interest. If you don't give, you gotta. What you just say? I only cared about how she looked. I only cared about what she Like, yeah, I'm cute. I'm really fucking pretty.
So for the record,
but like, I'm deeper than that. The fuck,
Right, yeah.
like,
So you want somebody that touch your mental first.
Yeah.
Before they start touching
peel the layers back.
absolutely. Listen, so for the record, y'all both, you said the like fluctuates more, right?
the light really don't.
It don't matter, but
The
Marriage
love
though.
the love fluctuates, and you
What?
said
Marriage.
like fluctuates
But
more.
marriage is really
I can see
Don't-
that in marriage.
A lot of people put that big stigma or that big that's the overall or that's the biggest thing, marriage. It's not. Marriage ain't shit but whatever you make it.
Right.
That's it. It's nothing. But it is, the biggest thing about it is that you made the
Divorce
promise. You made the promise
Yeah.
to God
Right.
and to that person. That's it.
I got you.
Nothing
So,
else.
on the day to day, what do y'all? Well, no, on the long term, what do you feel like is more important for a relationship for Cam, for a relationship to last for you? What do you feel like long term is more important, and what do you feel like day to day is more important? You get what I'm saying?
I feel like long term love is more important.
And day
Because
to day.
if we talking long term and I fall out of love, it's like I wouldn't really be able to hold on to everything how much I like about you.
right,
Like, it just wouldn't be enough. Just like love ain't enough if I if I don't like shit about you, but I love you. Like, love is not enough. It's just plain, and like how you said, don't put the stigma on marriage. We got to stop making love like the end all be all as well. Like, that shit is surface. It's very surface level. You can love anyone. It's not enough. But the day to day is definitely like.
do you think like is more deep than love? Because I think love is surface level. I see
I
where
feel
you're
like
coming
yes,
from with that.
in a sense, yes,
You
because
would
I
naturally
can
think the
literally,
opposite. Like,
you
like is
would,
surface
but
and
think
love is
about
deeper.
like think about when you start liking someone, and you're like, damn, you got a list of shit that you like about them. Like, you're like, damn, he's fucking smart. Like, he's fucking, he can dress. He da 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 da. And he'd be like, well, why do you love him? I just do. Like, I just do. So I do feel like is like, that's your personality, that's your character, that's your love is like, I love you for you, but also who you are to me.
I was just gonna
Whereas
say that.
like, I'm seeing you for you regardless of who you are to me, because this is who you are to
Yeah.
the world.
Yeah.
You know
I was
what I'm
just gonna
saying?
say like is kind of more so who they are themselves, and love is for like what they doing for you.
with me. So it's like, like, so I
So
feel
is
like
love kind of selfish?
It can be. It can
Mm.
be.
Mm.
It can be. Like I was just in a situation where I felt loved, not like though.
Mm. How was that?
Hard.
Let's tell a story.
It was. I mean, it was like it was. It's not
That was
really
the next
one
question.
It's not really one story to tell. It's like a broad. Like it's a whole situation.
What's some of the things that made you not feel liked in that situation?
Oh my God, just complaints about things that weren't interchangeable, like complaints about things that like my character, like my personality, or like the way that I moved, or like things that I did, and I'm just like, shit, that's fucking who I am. And it wasn't even things where it's like, oh no, nigga, that's who I am. Like you just gonna have to fuck. Nah, it was like really like, nah, like that's who I am, and like that wasn't even a bad
Like
part
how
of
you
me.
laugh or some
It's
shit?
just a part of like how social.
How
I
social
can
you
be.
are?
Or like how
Yeah,
That could be
dead.
threatening.
you know what I'm saying?
Were you social
For
to,
a man who's not social,
Were you social to?
or for a man who's not willing to try to understand why I'm social.
Okay,
See what I'm
but
saying?
also, were you social to more men
He,
or just everybody?
he
Because
says everybody,
oh, well.
everybody.
So
That
that's a
could
good
be
question
it.
because you
That could be
social,
it.
right? You social.
Very.
You do you host, so you gotta be you on the
My
scene,
wife
right?
hates
I was just gonna ask you that. How did that work though? Because that's your career. That's not just a hobby.
facts,
Jiggers
but
deals.
she has to understand that's who she married.
Right.
This is me before, so I keep having to say, and sometimes I had to stand on it because that really is me.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's like, look, I don't know what the fuck you gonna do. So either you gonna leave or what? What you gonna do?
Right.
And then somebody had to suppress. She really has to think like, well, I ain't gonna leave, but fuck it, I just gotta deal with it.
Right.
And I have to do the
And
same.
you ain't gonna like
I
everything
have-
about your partner.
Damn, she ain't gonna like
Yep.
everything about your partner.
Right.
But me and her have a bond.
Right.
We got a crazy bond. So even if we ain't fucking with each other, or I'm just like, man, I just don't love her right now. Like, it is what it is. I got a bond with her to where we connected in certain ways. It's just like, ain't nobody gonna understand but her.
It's something you said
So,
I just like that I
cool.
caught. Because in my mind, like you said, I don't love her right now. Right? Meaning that it could come back. In my mind, when I ain't love a girl, it was like I didn't love her no more. Like that's how I was
Like
looking
ever.
at it.
Never,
like, I don't
ever
love
gonna
her
love
no
you
more.
again.
Like it's not coming back. Like, and I think even like the way you say things, the way you think about things, really puts shit in perspective. Like the whole yet thing, right? Like if you say I can't, like let's say you see something that you want and you don't got the money for it. Instead of saying I can't afford it, saying I can't afford it yet. That's powerful,
Yeah.
right? The way you say things are powerful. So the way you just said I don't love her right now stood out to me because it's just like I always think of it like I don't love her no more, and I think that's like more of a period than a comma.
It's put it like this. Even when y'all was saying like and love, I like food.
Right.
I like food, but I love dressing. I
Right.
love that shit. Like I love dressing up to tea. So that's something that I'm really passionate about.
Right.
When I'm in love with something, I'm passionate about it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
if I like something, it's just like I don't give a fuck if it can go, if it not. I just
Right.
like it. It just look good.
Right.
But then you start getting deeper into that bond shit. And if y'all connect, if you find somebody that has a bond, that you have a bond with, it's completely different.
Yeah.
It's a different level. It's a lot of levels to this shit, but you just gotta really tap into them and really want to be with that person.
Hold up.
Y'all don't want to be with each other.
You niggas gonna get
It's
this
gonna come out
Yeah,
later.
for sure.
But when you make that conscious decision and say, nah, I don't want nobody else. I really don't want nobody else. I want her.
Yeah.
Then you locked into that.
Yeah.
And then you're going to start doing things and your actions going to show that you only want that person.
Facts.
That's what it's going to come out to.
Absolutely, man. So
100%.
personal story about a time where you like somebody but didn't love them. I'll go first if y'all ain't got one off top.
Okay.
All right. So I was in this situation with this chick, and it happened twice. Like, we dated twice, and it was like the same result both times. And I liked her a lot. Like, it's a weird thing about attraction that I try to explain to people. They usually don't understand what I'm saying. But you know what a muse is, right?
Mm-hmm.
A muse is like something that you just very, like, it just do it for you, right? So, like, this girl was very attractive to everybody. I think she was most attractive at the college we went to. But for me, it was like an aesthetic. Like, she looked like just for me, she was raw as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like a whole different type of thing for me. Like, I really like how this motherfucker look. Like, this bitch is bad as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that was my first time dating somebody who I felt that about. It's a lot of it. Well, I ain't gonna say it's a lot. It's times where I come across women who, you know what I'm saying? Like, usually it's celebrities that you feel that way about, but it's times in life you come across, you see something that's like, that's my thing, right? And that was crazy for me. And I think that I liked her a lot, but when we got to know each other, the compatibility wasn't there. And I think like compatibility on the level of our day-to-day interactions. Like, I'm social, you're jealous. I like space, you're clingy. You know what I'm saying? Like, things like that. Like,
So
and it
at
just
one point
wasn't.
you would say you lusted after her for a second.
Yeah, but I liked her a lot. I like kicking it with her. I like going out, I like having fun. We both was into like wild shit, fucking in public places, shit like that. But when it came down to the love part, the good shit, right? The shit that you looking for, love, the shit you looking for.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And it just wasn't it for me. And it's crazy because I think my love language is words of affirmation. Like, specifically somebody believing in what I want out of life. Like, that's the biggest thing for me. And that's not even just intimate. That's just like anybody around me who feel like, oh, like what you doing gonna work, I fuck with them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They're not gonna know that off jump though. You have to keep proving that. You have to show that. You have to be consistent with that.
Facts.
So therefore, if they don't see it at first, you can't judge them or be mad at them because they could be thinking this shit is just a hobby.
Right. No, she saw it. My thing is like, she saw it, she felt that way, and that's my love language, and I still didn't love her though. Like, it just wasn't.
Did she tell you she loved you?
Of course, I told her I loved her too.
Talking about, of course.
Well, I'm not gonna say I never. Boo! Wait. Slow down. Let me clarify. I did love her at a time, but it just like we say, it fluctuate. When that shit went down, it just was down.
She did. She kept doing something consistently to turn you.
And he didn't know what it was.
To turn you.
I probably couldn't put my finger on it, but at the same time, I felt like. I think one of our fundamental differences was I was a person who felt like I don't believe in right and wrong in a relationship unless it's abuse. Like, if it's something abusive, like a nigga put his hands on you or a nigga do something that's emotionally abusive, call you out your name, try to degrade you, there's no two sides to that coin. This nigga is wrong. But anything else, I feel like I don't give a fuck what it is. There's two sides to the coin, and how both people feel matter. Like, in basic conflict resolution, if we in 4th grade and you say some wild shit to me and I punch you in the mouth, I'm going to get suspended. But when we go to the meeting, they're going to say, hey, well, you probably shouldn't say that too, though. Like, we not going to act like you didn't say that, even though he's getting suspended. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, I might be in the wrong, but what you did mattered, though. And in that relationship with her, it wasn't none of that. And she felt like she was the judge on who wrong and who right. And guess who was right all the time? You get what I'm saying? But when she felt like she was right, which was all the time, and I'm talking about in arguments and disagreements, it wasn't no other side. Like, it wasn't. I wasn't trying to win. I wasn't trying to win, though.
Never gonna win.
But
arguing with her.
What I'm saying though, I wasn't trying to win. I was trying to be heard. You get what I'm saying? I was trying to be like heard. That's it. Like, hey, all right, cool. I should have did this differently. But at the same time, look at it like this. If you can't see it like that, it's no point in us moving forward because you ain't trying to fix these problems.
But
you
do
get what I'm
you
saying?
Understand that it is tricks to be heard other than...
Break it down to me. I want to know the tricks.
It is tricks to this. Okay, so let's put my situation out there. Put me and my wife, right? She doesn't respond to me when my voice gets to a certain point. Right? She don't respond to that.
Yeah.
If I get mad, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, what are you saying? Like, how are we gonna fix this? What the fuck happened here?
Right.
She just, I can't talk to you right now.
Right.
So I have to say, okay. I had to understand that I still can be the man and get my shit across without hollering.
Right. Yeah.
And I learned that with my kids.
Right.
You know what I mean? But with her, I had to say, hey, right now, I really can't explain that, but I know I still talk the way I talk. I ain't fucking with you right now. But as soon as I get it together, we're going to have to talk. And I leave it at that. So then she's like, okay, Well, he came at me different. So then I would say, all right, babe, I'm ready to talk. And I really need you to listen to me and understand where I'm coming from.
Right.
And then you deliver. It's the delivery.
Right.
A lot of the shit is delivery, bro. A lot of it is delivery. It's not what you say.
Right.
You can get, and she'll ride with you with what you say. And you damn it, you might be right.
Right.
But it's the delivery of how they understand it.
Yeah.
And I had to learn all that shit. So it's tricks to that.
I don't think that trick would work for me, but I think that's dope because I'm not a yelling nigga anyway. Though I don't really do all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm very like logic. Hey, can you see that? Like I'm very much the person that's gonna be like, okay, cool. I got a problem with this. You can't see it. Let's reverse it. Right? Let's say I did the exact same thing you did, and it will always be like, oh well, that's different because da 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 da. And it was just like, hey, you know what? Look,
I feel like you're a tit for tat nigga.
it's over with.
I really feel like you're a tit for tat nigga. And I'm not
bro,
saying that's bad, but I really feel like that.
Libra
I'm really not,
man.
though.
You a Libra? You a Libra?
I am a Libra. Okay. She know that though. I'm a
Okay.
Libra. But
Girl, okay.
Hey, you ain't got the crowd on your side.
Okay.
hey, I don't care.
You
Look,
okay?
I don't care. Look. But like I say, it was always a thing of like, hey, look, like I was never in no situation saying that like you wrong, I'm right, or none of that. It was just like, hey, what I would always explain is like, this how I want our problems to go. You say, I ain't like this because da 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 da, and this is what I like for you to do different. And I say, I don't like this because da da da, this is what I like for you to do different. That's it, that's all. She couldn't see it. She couldn't do that.
Well, you think a little bit more
You know what I'm
logical. We think logical.
That's facts.
We think logical.
Yeah.
But as I would say is what I'm still learning, and I just actually recently picked up something. Me and her, we picked up something. Like, we're going to stop pointing the finger at each other.
Facts.
Let's stop pointing the finger and say, okay, you wrong, I'm wrong.
Ain't no winning.
Because
Like,
we
ain't nobody
ain't
win.
against each other.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We're not against each other.
Same team.
But we do understand that we have an issue. So let's dig into the issue. I don't care if you're wrong. I don't care if I'm wrong at the time. But this issue still right here.
Yeah.
So we're working into that instead of saying, you use bogus for that shit. And she's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
well, you know how I feel about. Okay, wait a minute. What's the issue though? And sometimes when they be like, well, that's not the issue. This is the issue.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the real issue. Okay, let's get to this.
Because women get real surface with the issue. Like they
yeah.
get real like this isolated incident, but it's really something deeper. Like I forgot what the example I said before. Like the whole post me on Instagram, but really you just want to be validated. You know what I'm saying? And it's a million ways to validate somebody. But on the surface, it's just like, you never posted me on Instagram. Woo, woo. But how you really feel is like, I don't feel validated in this situation.
And that
I
comes
think
with
that-
talking. That's comes with conversation and getting to know the person.
Absolutely.
And really
absolutely.
digging into the person before you start fucking around and fucking and sucking and all of that.
So let's talk about a time where you liked the person but didn't love them. Y'all got a story for that? You like this motherfucker. No, I just said that. Okay, we're going to do the opposite. A time when you love the person and you didn't like them.
Shit, my whole bachelor.
I was gonna say
That's
I was
when
in a whole
You
relationship.
loved them and didn't like them the whole bachelor situation?
when I was doing me and I ain't had nobody.
Yeah.
Shit, I ain't care to love nobody.
No. I'm
No,
saying
you
you
loved
loved
them,
them,
didn't
but
like
you didn't
them.
like them though.
Oh, yeah, I had one incident. I had one incident to where I really cared about this girl. I really cared about her, but it was just, I know she just wasn't gonna be it. This was just good for right now. This whole thing, I loved it.
It's good that you knew that.
I had to figure it out.
Oh, damn.
I had to figure it out. It took a minute because I was in lust. I was in love because I did shit for. I did a lot of shit for. Shit. The pussy had me, bro. It had me. It had me locked in, and I was doing a lot of shit. But I really loved her because the shit I was doing for. And I know me personally, I wouldn't do for a motherfucker that I liked.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I loved her, but I just knew that I didn't like a lot of her ways. I
Yeah,
didn't really like
that's my
her
situation.
as a mom or whatever. You know, I didn't like that.
As a mom. that's
Jesus.
tough.
No, I didn't like
I've been
it.
there before though.
Jesus.
The way she conducted her at this time, the way she conducted her situation with her baby's father, I didn't like the way she did that.
Right.
So I'm like, if she did that to him,
you would do it to
what
me.
the fuck would she do to me? So I already knew in my mind, we
Can't
just
go
ahead.
too far.
We gonna go ahead and just go ahead and wrap this shit up.
Yep.
And I know I ain't having a baby by her because I don't like
B
that
on
shit.
deck.
But
Plan B in the
but
back pocket.
I love being around her. I love the way she treated me, how she handled me. But I just knew I didn't like the shit that she did and how she conducted certain situations. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You got one for us?
Yeah, shit. I was in a relationship. I really liked this nigga like before we got together. But then shit, when we actually got in a relationship, I loved just like spending time with him. Like I loved the way that he treated me when we were in each other's presence. But the shit that he did outside of me or like aside from me, like when I wasn't around, I did not like him as a person. Like I really sought him to be a bad person.
Probably my cousin.
But I love I'm pretty sure there's way more people than one like this in the world, Boogie. But
I know that nigga.
yeah, like, and I just didn't like him. And the love had me in a chokehold, like for real. Like it really did. Like I kept going back.
I know what you mean.
Like I was getting cheated on. Like I kept going back. Like I was getting done dirty. I loved him, but I did not like him at all. And then when I finally got to my breaking point, realizing that there was nothing likable about him is what helped me move on.
Damn. I got some situations I need to get together there.
I'm telling you, for real, taking a step back and realizing there ain't shit likable about them.
I'm just saying, like, I didn't deal with bitches before where I'm like, I know this bitch, like, hate my guts. but this bitch love me. And I'm, you know what I'm saying? And I'm kind of bogus, but.
Because you playing off of it.
You'll be back. You feel me? Like, I see you again. You know
and that's really how it is until you realize.
You know you. And you know your capabilities, and you just like, I know who the fuck I am.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers love me.
You gotta get to that
they
point,
fuck
like,
with me.
Yeah.
Once you get to know me,
you know what I'm saying? But hey, damn,
I know one of my strong points. If I get to a girl's, I always tell her, and it would be a puzzle. It would be puzzle. I tell them, I said, I fuck with you, and they be like, what, you just want some pussy? I'm like, nah. I said, I want to get to your heart. I said, once I get that motherfucker, it's over. And they like, what? Whatever. But I would tell them all the time, this is what I'm shooting for.
Right.
And I would tell them, and I would look at them a certain way. I'm like, no, this is what I'm shooting for. And I would do shit to get to that. And once I got it, everything else falls into play.
Right.
But that's a, in a way, not to be cocky, but that's a power that I know that I have.
Right.
I know I'm good with words. If I'm great with words,
that's me. Damn.
If I'm great with words,
fucking
I can
trigger
something. I can trigger something in you to fall.
Hey,
wordplay K over here, boy.
If you great with words, bro, you could then do anything.
You could do whatever.
Right. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Like,
why you think I'm a host, bro? Yeah, why you think I do the shit that I do?
You great with words, you could damn near do anything.
I could
do that.
And sociable on top of that.
Yes, like you
likable. This is why I do what I do. I'm a Virgo.
Oh God!
You was gonna say that regardless of what sign that nigga said.
You said she was gonna say that shit regardless. It is what it was gonna be, huh?
Hey, you know what I do a lot of times when a girl asks me my zodiac sign?
What? Don't do that.
Yeah, most times I lie. Like they be like, "Oh, what's your zodiac sign?" I be like, "I'm a Pisces." They be like, "I knew you was a Pisces." Woo woo. It's
I be like, lying, bitch. You don't know nothing because that ain't my sign.
Nah, that's happened to me once before. Actually, nigga said his sign, and I was like, "Damn, I wouldn't have never guessed that." Like, you don't come off as. And he was like, "Damn, I'm not that for real." And I'm
I'm a true Virgo.
Y'all don't really know signs.
Yeah.
I do.
Wait, we ain't even gonna get in. We don't even start. Don't even start that pot, bro. Don't even start that pot, bro. That shit finna. They gonna talk about that shit for hours. Look. All right. So to wrap it up though, to answer the question, what is more important to maintaining a relationship in your opinion? Gotti, we're gonna go with you first. Like or love? Final answer.
Neither. Bond.
All right. If I had to,
I'd rather say bond.
Take a shot, nigga.
Take a shot.
I'd rather say no.
Take a shot of the killer cocktail.
Take a shot with a shot. Yeah, I would say
you can't say nothing.
That's gonna keep y'all together. Y'all bond gonna keep y'all together. And
I respect it though.
And understanding so y'all won't have misunderstandings.
I understand that. I mean, I can appreciate that answer.
No pun intended.
Take a shot, though.
Take a shot.
Cam.
Final answer is going to be like, period. It's going to be like, yeah. Because I just feel like I can do this love shit from a distance all day until I don't no more. Like, until that shit run out. But that like shit, like, I need that. Like, I need to like you. Like, if I don't like your ass for 7 days in a row, it's damn near over with.
Facts.
Like,
so for me, of course, I wrote the topic. So I was thinking about the shit. I wrote the shit. So I was thinking about the shit for like a week.
Yeah.
Right? I even asked people on Facebook to get their opinion. And, you know, it was different opinions. But I could not come to... I'm going to take a shot, too. I could not come to a conclusion. What I feel like, though, from me thinking about this for over a week and really, you know, writing the topic and having a debate with myself, which is more important, I feel like they equally important. And, like, I love what you said about... It seems like is more deep and the love is kind of on the surface. I feel like they both on the surface if the other is absent. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like you need both.
I feel like you need both because if you have love without it gets exhausting. Mm-hmm. The relationship feels exhausting if you're tired of it. You know what I'm saying? You just can't get away from it. Yeah. But if you have without love,
there's no longevity.
There's empty.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't feel connected. Yeah. I just like you a lot.
And then like the longevity is like, where we really
going? So it's cool at first, but over the time when I don't love you, it's kind of like.
So just a quick little branch up. Is there any point that either of you you're not single, but if you were, and I don't mean to do hypotheticals, but is there any point for y'all where y'all would be dating a woman and like if it's like a point where like you don't love her by now, you be like, oh, this shit smoked?
Well, we know instantly. After we see certain things, we know.
So my thing be
I know
backwards
I can take this
because I told you on the show we talking about romanticizing people. I be loving bitches early, and then I don't love them.
Stop loving their ass. Yeah, like, that's why your shit be fizzing out. Yeah, like that's why your shit be like fire.
I've been there before.
Like what the fuck?
Every time it be like,
oh yeah, that's that Libra shit though.
But
Jesus.
that's because.
But I'm choosy on who I give, but I'm gonna give a lot.
You gotta talk to the mic.
I can't do that love shit.
I was finna say I'm the same way, but I'm very choosy of who I give a lot to. But I'm on your ass.
Niggas
I want
lucky.
you. Like I'm saying, I want you, and it's like don't give too much. But I'm definitely if I want, once I understand I like you and I'm feeling you and I want you, I'm on your ass. You gotta show me you ain't fucking with me, and then I'll school back, but. If I want you, I'm on your ass.
The last new nigga.
Very dangerous.
Because you opening yourself up. You open yourself up to get hurt. That's gonna be dangerous.
That shit crazy.
I've accepted in this age. I've accepted. Okay, you gonna get your feelings hurt. I know that already. It's happened. I get it. It's cool. But I don't.
That's a beautiful thing.
Birthday
crazy.
was a week ago. Her and Bree had the same birthday, Shauna. Her and Bree had the same birthday.
No, but I just want to show you what I don't feel like if I want to fuck with you, why am I fucking with hella people? I'm what's up? If you say you not fucking with it, cool, I'm moving around.
In the mic.
I feel like if you're not fucking with it, I can move around. But I don't want to be talking to you and talking to all these niggas. I want chocolate cake. I don't need to eat M&Ms and Snickers on the way there. I want chocolate cake. If I gotta wait till Thursday till the bakery open, cool, what's up? And if you not fucking with it, then I'll move around. But real. I don't like to do I want to show you how I'm coming. Now, if you be it's not good enough, what I am good at is getting the fuck. So, appreciate your time. This was a great experience.
That's me, sister.
I feel you.
I will get the fuck
you, but I'm going to say one thing. I'm going to say one thing to that. I'm going to say one thing to that. One thing. Like I said, you opening yourself up to get hurt, but also you going to waste a lot of fucking time doing that. Because somebody can play the game. A nigga can play the game and he gonna drag your ass along.
But if that's what she wants,
because
if that's what she want to do and she enjoys it, he gonna
give you half and half.
But you fucking with it.
Because he know you rocking with him and he gonna give you half and half sometime. So it's gonna take a lot of your years away from you.
So do you play the game? I can play this thing.
All this shit is a game. I'm just letting you know that.
So
all this shit is a game.
Do you just? I can
until
play
it ain't.
Game. That's what I'm saying. I'm 0 or 100. So I'm either gonna give you that shit or you gonna be one of my niggas on my team. Like, I don't want to do that. Cause then what am I showing you and what am I triggering in you when you can't call me and I'm not in the same place? I'm gonna be like, yo, what's up? Like, or I'm not answering the phone right now, tonight, whatever. I'm either gonna be moving or I'm gonna be sitting the fuck down doing what the fuck I gotta do. You can't, that middle ground shit, I can do it cause I know how to play, but like, I'd rather not do that shit. Cause you gonna be one of my, you could be a good nigga and I see that you a good nigga and I could still be like, I'm gonna give him a jersey with no name on it, but you get a jersey, you get a jersey.
I'm gonna give you a jersey with no name on it.
And I got good niggas, you know, I'm benching all these niggas, getting them some game time so they don't move around, but like, I don't wanna be strung along like that, so I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm gonna treat you how I wanna be treated, and then I'm gonna treat you how you treat me. I can move around if it's necessary, but I don't want to be. I understand what you're saying, though. As a man, I get it. But
I'm just letting you know from a man's perspective. Sure. It's like, man, if I want to play,
it was magical.
If I want to play, I fuck with her look. I fuck with her look. I fuck with how she treating me, all that she handling me. But I just want other bitches. Right. And I ain't finna tell you that because we got a good thing going. So therefore, until I'm ready, I'm gonna hold this until I'm done.
But I expect a nigga to do that. My biggest thing, I expect that. If I'm not your choice, if you not, like, cause me, it dwindled down. If you beating out all my niggas, then I'm gonna sit right here. But if I don't beat out your bitches, then it's not time. But if a nigga better than you comes and I want to embroider that jersey, I'm just gonna move around on your ass while I'm giving you all this shit. You gonna feel like, damn, she love me, damn, she rock with me. If another nigga come and is doing, like, you know, I don't give no nigga that, but if he come in better, and he like, I really fuck with you and giving me time like that, and he putting in that effort, I'll move around on you, and for me and my experience, it's been like, wait, where'd my best bitch go? Oh no!
Bitch, where you at? And you ain't realize I was your best bitch, did you?
And now it's real competition. Now it's real, like Steph Curry with the shot, LeBron with it really like.
And sometimes not, and you right. And sometimes niggas just lose they lose their bitch. They lose their bitch. Sometimes it happen like that.
All right. That was beautiful. On that note, you got can corners for us?
Do we need one?
We don't. It's up to you. No, it's your block.
I'm a guess. I gotta know what this is.
Cam's corner.
Yeah, I gotta know what this is. You gotta do it.
So it's just the closing of the show, where I stick to the topic and I just kind of give a slight word of advice. So, like okay, I guess I'll have to do it since he has not experienced it. So Cam's corner. In this scenario, I would just say, figure out how to differentiate the two in the situation. I just feel like you need to, when it comes to love, like, granted that I've been saying that it's surface, that still doesn't make it. It's not light work. Like, love is a grand thing. It's just not the grand scheme of things, but it's great part. Like, it's a huge part. It's an important part. And I just feel like people need to stop playing with that shit. Stop playing with people's emotions. Because when it do come down to love, like, that shit is a different chemical imbalance. Like, it causes a different trigger. Like, it's different when you in love and when you love somebody. You do shit you never thought you would do. You would be stalking people, calling people constantly, pulling up, trying to figure out what the fuck, woo up the bam. Love is some shit, so don't play with people's emotions. Really take time to analyze the situation. You might not even love a motherfucker. Half the time it really be lust, because the honeymoon stage and shit be just so incredible and amazing. You be like, oh my God, I love them. Like, 9 times out of 10, you probably don't. Like, I was like, going off on him like, oh, you done told this bitch you love her, you don't. But hey, I've done it too. But not to like finesse. It was like kind of like I said it back and then kind of realized later like, no, I did not. I shouldn't have said that. Like, I do not love this person. Like, no, that was kind of wild. But I said it because maybe in the moment,
hurtful, man.
It was like,
tell me anyway. I don't care.
Oh, okay. You see, he say some niggas don't though. Some niggas feel like, bitch, if I tell you, tell me. Like, that's just
bitch,
it.
I love you too.
If we fucking, I definitely want you to say you love me. It could be our first time having sex. We could have just met today.
Oh, that's sick. So when it comes to the when it comes to the I just feel like
bar with a random bitch.
Liking someone is intimacy, and I just think that you should try to hold on to that for as long as possible. Because that's when you like somebody, that's when you connect with them. That's when you build a certain bond. That's when you can see. I feel like people show you more of their true selves when you're in the likable stage than when you fall in love with a motherfucker. Because now I'm trying to impress you, and now I don't want to do anything that makes you see against me. But I feel like when I'm just liking you, I'm the type of person, you either gonna like me for who I am, because this is who I am, because this is who I'm on the forefront. I'm this way with you and everyone else. Or you not.
I heard that.
Then that's just it. Cam's Corner.
All right, man. We appreciate Cam with the Cam's Corner. And before we wrap up, you want to drop your Instagram, your links and all that?
Man, y'all can find me official _ YUNG Gotti. GOTTI. Official _ YUNG Gotti. That's my Instagram. Also, where you can find all my content, my podcast, the Underground 7 Countdown, G World Media on YouTube, and it's on all platforms. So y'all lock in with me. I done had a lot of big people on there. A lot of people that's doing shit around the city. And I'm coming up on my 100th episode. So it's going to be real big. And I'm going to get somebody big on there for me.
Nice.
Shout out to 100 episodes,
man.
Yeah,
bro.
Definitely. Cam, what you going to buy me for our 100th episode?
What you buy me for my 6-month anniversary, which is today?
Yeah.
My gift must be in the bag.
You like one of them moms that be like, my daughter is 27 months old.
No, I am one of them moms, though. My baby going to be 3.5. July 8th, I'm having a luau. Having a luau for my baby. 3.5. July 8th. My baby's name's Cree.
Cree, shout out.
Shout out. She going to be 3.5.
What's going on?
Have a luau for her birthday.
A 3.5 birthday.
Yes,
Trey 5.
Correct. Trey 5.
Yeah. 3.5.
Is it 420 friendly?
Look. Yeah, it's gonna be outside. You don't even smoke. Why is you asking them type of questions?
It's a Trey 5 birthday. Look.
True.
We're gonna wrap the show up, man. Shout out to everybody who watched this shit. We love y'all. If y'all watch Terry Rosen podcast, we love y'all, man. Make sure toyboxny.com. Toyboxny.com, man. All your sex toy needs is on toyboxny.com. Use the promo code Roseland. It is not cap sensitive, so ROSELAND. ROSELAND. Toybox.com. You get 15% off with their promo code. So make sure y'all, we gotta deal with a toy company. So yeah, toybox.com.
I'm selling CBD.
So toyboxny.com. The NY is for New York. They're based in New York. You said you got a CBD company?
Yeah. Unloves the Lights. Unlovesthelights.net, man. Y'all, that's a CBD company that I'm working with. I'm doing a brand ambassador deal with them right now.
Yeah.
So y'all lock in, man. A lot. If y'all got aches and pains and shit like that, we got the oils, we got the lotions and all that. So y'all lock in with that, man. It's a great product. I've been using it for myself. I got a bad knee, so
me too.
Yeah,
damn,
right up the
it worked.
I knew you had bad knees. I've been saying that shit the whole.
Baby, I told y'all that. I
just
told
knew
y'all that. That is not a secret. Don't sit here and try to act like you just came up with something just so.
We've been calling you a scoop.
We've
been calling you a scoop queen the whole time. That has nothing to do with my
bad knees.
I knew you would have.
No, that's not why you got bad knees. But that's why you a scoop queen.
I'm not a scoop queen.
You got bad
though.
knees to you scoop queen.
No.
All right.
Really
and we out, man.
Fucking niggas,
Shout out to everybody. We also, if you listening right now, we on Amazon Music as well as Audible.
Fuck, I hate it here.
So if you use those, check us out. Appreciate y'all.